Hi guys, I'm back today with another video. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make my SpongeBob cake. So go ahead and stick around and let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and just start off with a 10-inch board. I have three 8-inch cakes over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some buttercream on my board and then just start building from there. So I'm going to go ahead and do a buttercream down, just because I'm going to go ahead and fill this cake with some chocolate mousse, and it's a little bit lighter, and so I just want to make sure that it's not coming out of my cake. So just like that. And I'm just going to repeat the process until I get to the top. Okay, so now that I have my cake all stacked, I'm just going to go ahead and fill in some of these gaps a little bit, just so that it's easier for me to do the crumb coat. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of frosting on the top here. And I'm just going to go ahead and work my way down. And this is basically just a crumb coat to seal in any of the crumbs, so that when I do my final frosting, crumbs doesn't get all over the place. And so it's a lot more neater. And so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to go ahead and just try and cover the whole thing. I'm just pressing against my cake. So, because if I lift it up, if I lift my spatula up, I'm gonna probably end up taking some cake off too. So I'm just pressing against it. And so this is what it looks like so far. Okay, so this is about good. This is the crumb coat that I want for my cake. I'm gonna go ahead and place this into my freezer just for it to set just a little bit. I'm just gonna repeat the process for my top tier and then show you what I do with it next. Okay, right here I've got some Rice Krispies made, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this as SpongeBob's house. Now this is gonna go on top of my tier cake, so I wanna make sure that it's small enough to fit the top. But all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and just shape it like this. So I already have it marked how big my top tier is going to be. And so I'm just going to go ahead and just shape it off. And I'm thinking I probably want it a little bit bigger. And so let me just show you what it looks like when I'm all done. Okay, so now that I have it all shaped up, I'm just gonna go ahead and just transfer this over to some plastic wrap. And I'm gonna go ahead and just let this go into my refrigerator just for it to cool. And once that's all cool, then I'm gonna go ahead and start decorating this. Okay, now that I have my Rice Krispie out from the refrigerator, it's nice and hard right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and start frosting it with some buttercream. And this is just regular buttercream that I tinted orange with just a little red and yellow. And I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way around and frost the whole thing. And I'll show you what it looks like in a little bit. Okay, so I have my pineapple all frosted. I'm just gonna go ahead and just use some wax paper and just come across and smooth it out just a little bit, not a whole lot. But I'm just gonna go ahead and just give a little bit, take a little bit of the frosting off here. And then I can go ahead and add in the textures of the pineapple house. So just like this for now. Okay, so I went ahead and I just marked my pineapple with a toothpick. So I didn't really do much to it. I'm gonna go back in and just do like the little dots on the pineapple here. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and just repeat the whole process with the whole thing and then show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's a little bit messy right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and just place this back into the freezer, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of the SpongeBob house on the pineapple here. Okay, so I have my cake out from the freezer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start frosting my cake. And so this is just gonna be, I'm just gonna have both my tier cakes be the color blue. So I'm just gonna start with frosting here. Cake all frosted, I'm just gonna go ahead and just smooth it out a little bit, and then I'm gonna repeat the same process with my top tier, and then show you how I put the cake together. Okay, so I've taken my pineapple out from the freezer. It's been in there for maybe just about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and place this on my cake. Now my cake has already been put together, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on top of my cake. So this is my cake right here, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and just place this in the middle. Just like that. And then I could just go back and fix anything. So I just wanna go ahead and just fix this up back again. Okay, so I've made some of the items for the SpongeBob house, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just wet it a little bit, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just place it on the pineapple, just like that. And then I think this one goes right here. Just like that. And then the other one probably, I think it goes right here. And then I have this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and push this in. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. I only made the, these are made out of fondant, and I made those a couple days ahead of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish off with the decorations, and so let me show you how I do that. Okay, so I have some pink here with a built-in 3-tip, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do the little flowers on the cake here, and I'm just gonna freehand it. So I'm not looking for anything perfect, but this is exactly what I'm gonna be doing on the cake. Just like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just do a couple all the way around my cake. So I'll do some in the back here too. And then I'll come back and show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, I have a 352 leaf tip with some green, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just do a little bit of seaweed on here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just do several all the way around my cake here. And then I will show you what it looks like in a little bit once I'm done piping those on. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just do some bubbles on here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just repeat this all around my cake. And then I'll show you what that looks like in a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off by putting some shell borders on here. And this is just a Wilton 5-tip. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go all the way around my cake. And also put my figurines on and then show you what my cake looks like. Okay, so this is the final piece of what my cake looks like. This is my SpongeBob cake with all the figurines and everything. And so hopefully you guys like my tutorial on how I made a SpongeBob cake. If you guys have any comments, just go ahead and leave it down below. And if you haven't already, just go ahead and subscribe to my channels for more videos. Thanks so much for watching, you guys.